in given sentence from if to then, but if then is not present here. What we prove here, next part of given is to prove. In to prove which sentence taking sentence after then, but then is not present here. Which part of sentence? What we prove? Diagonals bisect each other. That is to prove. What is the remaining part of a parallelogram? That word is important. Parallelogram word we write in given. Means what we write? Yes, quadrilateral A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Good. And in to prove, what we prove here, diagonals bisect each other. We show here diagonals and diagonals bisect each other. Here suppose point M bisect each other means segment BD is parallel to AC. Is it parallel? No. By meaning of bisect is meaning of bisect means in Marathi is dubhagne means two parts are equal. Which parts are equal? Good. Segment DM congruent segment BM. Good. Segment DM congruent segment BM, and another diagonals parts are congruent. Segment AM congruent segment CM. Good. Segment AM congruent segment CM. These parts we show congruent. Then next part is, before that, construction, but construction is not essential here. Therefore next part is proof. That is correct. In proof, first step depend on to prove. What we prove here?
Segment DM congruent segment DM.
These are called as angles or sides. When we say that corresponding sides are congruent,
Corresponding triangle
yes. When we say that corresponding sides are congruent, good. If two triangles are congruent, which triangles we consider here? First is DM. That DM is the first side. and second side is BM. Second side denoted by another color. Then first side is AM and second side is CM. Then tell the name of triangle whose sides are yellow color.
triangle
Triangle
DMA.
DMA, that is correct triangle. Triangle DMA. And tell the name of triangle whose sides are red color, faint red color.
Triangle BCM.
Triangle BCM, that is also correct. But one correspondence name is wrong.
DLC.
DMA, one end of single sign end. Start from D, single signs one end. Then point of intersection, intersecting point, NA, DMA. And here
Triangle BMC.
triangle BMC is the correct name. In two triangles, how many conditions are essential for showing congruency? Good. Three conditions are essential. Tell first condition.
Angle.
Alternate angles. Good answer. Which are the alternate angles?
Angle AMD.
Start from M.
Angle MDA.
Angle MDA. MBC. Good. Why these angles are congruent? These are alternate angles. When alternate angles are congruent? When alternate angles are congruent? When two lines are parallel. Which lines are parallel? DC and transversal, making angle here, but we want here, and you tell here. That is wrong. Line AD and line BC are parallel. Why these lines are parallel? Yes, this is parallelogram, and therefore these two lines are parallel. This line and transversal, making angle at D. This parallel line and transversal, making angle at B. Therefore these angles are congruent. Tell the name of angles. Angle MDA, congruent angle MBC, correct. And reason is yes, correct. Alternate angles. And which lines are parallel? Yes, AD and BC are parallel. And transversal is yes, BD is transversal and BD is transversal. Good. This is the first condition. Then second condition is C got 40 marks. Therefore, C tell very good answer here because of her study is good and geometrical thinking also good. Yes. Yes. Segment DC. Wrong. Next. Next.
Side DC congruent AB.
Side
DC congruent.
DC congruent segment AB, but this is also wrong because we consider only these two triangles. Next.
Side AB. Side DC.
Why? Where is given? AD and BC are congruent. That correct, but reason is wrong.
Opposite sides are congruent.
Hey, opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. You can take this side. That is also correct. That is the second condition. Third condition is this is first, this is second, and third condition is yes. Here, suppose in this way, this is the first condition, this is the second condition, and third condition is next. Third condition is see in figure angle DCM. We want this triangle and you go to second triangle. Your track is wrong. You missing your road. Next. Angle DMA. Good. Congruent. Angle CMD. Why? These angles are congruent. Good. Why these angles are congruent?
This is not correct. Angle DAM congruent triangle MCB.
Means these angles not taking which angles? DAM and MCB. These angles also correct, and reason is yes, good. These are alternate angles. And why alternate angles are congruent?
AD parallel BC and BD is transversal.
Yes, AD parallel BC and BD is transversal. There BD is transversal, that is wrong.
AC is transversal.
AC transversal and this parallel line, this transversal and parallel line making angle here, this parallel line and transversal making angle here. Is it correct? Why these lines are parallel?
Quadrilateral ABC is parallel.
Yes, this is parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel in definition. Then we get two triangles are congruent, and reason is two triangles are congruent and reason is alternate angle. Wrong. Wrong. Good. Yes, good, very good answer. This is angle, this is side, this angle, side and angle, that is A, yes, A. Tell here in that triangle A, yes, A. ASA test. Otherwise, one student say another quadrilateral I draw here. First condition is this angle, then this side and this angle. One student say these angles are congruent, but that is correct. Why? Why these angles are congruent? Good. Vertically opposite angles. Opposite angles are always congruent. Next. Yes, these angles are congruent because these are opposite angles. Then we get three conditions, and we can say that these triangles are congruent. And reason is, here reason is ASA, and here reason is yes. Next, what is the reason two triangles are congruent? Yes, what is the reason? Next, AAS test, that is correct. Otherwise, yes, AAS or yes, AA test. You can say that. AAS or yes, AA. Which test we study in previous term? Yes, AA or AAS? AAS. Yes. Here we get AAS test and here we get ASA. Means how many possibilities are there for showing two triangles are congruent? How many possibilities are there? Two possibilities. Out of these two possibilities, which possibility we take here? ASA. Yes, tell here. This is A angle, then tail side here. ASA test we take consider here. Is it correct? Yes, tail here side. Yes. Segment DA congruent segment. Yes. DM wrong. Yes. DA congruent segment CB. Good. And reason is, yes, correct. Tell here again. Good. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. Good. Next, angle, side, then we want angle. Angle MAD, good. Angle MAD, MAD, congruent. Start from M, NCB, good. Angle NCB, and reason is these are alternate angles. Good. Alternate angles. Why alternate angles are congruent? Yes, AD parallel BC, two lines are parallel, and transversal is AC is the transversal. Good. And AC is transversal, and therefore after writing three conditions, good, triangle DMA, that is present, angle DMA, congruent triangle BMC, and reason is yes, ASA test. Tell here ASA. Tell all student. ASA test. Therefore, if two triangles are congruent, then we can say that good, corresponding sides are congruent. Which corresponding sides? Only one side we write in test. Is it correct? Then two sides are remaining. This side we already write. Which are the two sides remaining? First is segment DM, congruent. Segment BM, good. And segment AM. Segment AM, congruent segment CM. Segment AM, congruent segment CM. And reason is yes, good, CSCT. What is the expansion for? Yes, tell all student. Corresponding sides of congruent triangle. Good. And that is the asking question to prove. Is it correct? And in this way we can prove this. We write hence the proof. This is the method of solution. Is any difficulty? Write down.